Straight line missions are the merciless, demanding and downright dangerous challenge of crossing a country in a completely straight line.
Cross the country in a perfectly straight line.
Originally made famous by the wizard Tom Davies, Scotland, Wales and the Isle of Man have now all been conquered, leaving one country which at one stage even we thought was impossible: England. We're now stood at the start point.
So we're here at the start of straight line mission England.
And let's face it, as straight line missions go, this is the big one.
Yeah.
So we get to get off our asses and stop just talking about it. And so, with a quick taste of the water to confirm the start point was tidal.
Oh,
Is that salty?
Jesus Christ, that is salty.
And then it must be tidal. We were off over the kilometre of salt marsh and then straight into farmland. Are we bang on the line?
We're bang on the line. And
Good
we're not getting bang off the line anytime soon.
What could go wrong? Well, as it turned out, we would find out exactly what can go wrong on this kind of mission within the first half an hour, as waiting for us less than 2 kilometres further up the line was our first farmer of the mission, and he wasn't in the best of moods.
Yeah, look at this. Absolute plain sailing ahead. We're bang on the line.
We made easy progress through the marshes thanks to the perfect fueling earlier that morning. Morning breakfast delivery.
Yeah. Perfect. Yeah. Thank you. What about that last hot chocolate? Where are you going with that?
This is my
You're a delivery driver. You don't get a hot chocolate.
This looks like a proper drainage dip, but I mean that's so far. Adam's coming in hot. That's pretty good.
You gonna make it? Yes!
That'll do, that'll do.
That'll do, Archie.
And if this mission wasn't high stakes enough already, the GeoGuessr wizard Geowizard is currently on day 4 of his mission across England, and unlike last year's head-to-head Wales missions, we currently have no idea how he's doing or whether he has enough batteries to make it to the end this time. I have wet feet now, but apart from this bit we should have dry feet,
Yeah, I think. Forecast dry feet all day from now on.
That's ideal.
First fence crossing of about 500 fence crossings we will probably do.
Our hopes of dry feet haven't really materialised, have they? No. Up ahead we passed our first house on the line.
Yeah, expert house conquered.
And tight-roped over a wobbly fence over a very deep drainage pool.
This is all super deep. This has been our slowest obstacle so far.
Following a few more nasty swamp crossings.
Look at this swamp though.
Oh, God.
Nasty swamp.
That's so swampy. We arrived at the railway. This time we were utilising this well-placed crossing instead of teleporting over. Support crew here, got us a pork pie and some water, I imagine. Yeah. Oh wait, it's our delivery driver from this morning. Yeah. What are you, have you finished your shift now? Oh look, there's a train coming.
That would have flattened us.
It's a good thing we're not on the railway. We stepped off the bridge and approached our angry farmer who was lying in wait behind the M6. This is the M6 here and that looks busy.
Look at the speed of those cars. 6 lanes, 1 central division, traffic going both ways.
Probably one of the most dangerous things you could do would be to try and cross this.
There's quite a big step up actually to get onto it as well.
You have to climb up because you see there's almost like a public footpath that goes under it. It's a big climb to get up there.
Which looks really hard to climb over.
It does.
Look how high that is.
So high up.
We'll get a better view from the other side.
Yes, let's go to the other side. As we were wrapping up our M6 crossing sketch, we didn't realise we were walking along the edge of a farmyard and somehow failed to notice the JCB parked right in front of us with the farmer sat inside.
So this is actually the central division here. So jumping over that would be really hard.
And back into farmland. We were now 20 metres away and yet still haven't noticed it. Our support crew on the other hand could see it from almost a kilometre away.
Robin's decided to go for a tree wee.
Alright, what you seen, Robin? So, farmer with Tadley antler literally about to go through the gate underneath the motorway. So, go back to meet the farmer.
Hey,
Slippy?
Slippy one. There it is. The M6 behind us.
Sorry.
Sorry, just trying to get through.
Right, what, are we going to go back?
Let's go back the way we came, shouldn't we?
Yeah, let's go.
Alright, mate.
Let's just go back this way. Let's just go back this way. He's still looking at us.
Just keep going back on the line.
Yeah.
So, they met or went past the farmer and now the tracer's going back.
I don't know what we're supposed to do now.
I didn't see him at all.
No, I didn't until just the last second. What are we going to do now?
We're just going to wait until it gets lost, and we try again.
I feel like he's going to be on high alert for us now.
He is, but like he's got jobs to do as well.
Yeah.
We need basically a member of the support crew tracking him and seeing when he's got lost.
If he's in his yard, he's just going to see us again.
We decided the best course of action was to sneak back up to the farmyard and wait for an opening. We then noticed he was no longer in the same place and had driven his JCB along this track to what looked like the farmhouse. We passed back under the M6 to look for somewhere to hide.
This is part of his farm lane, isn't it? This little track. Okay, let's go down there. God, this is so sketchy already.
We staged down by the river and could still see the JCB up ahead.
Oh, I think I see the arm. All right, we can see the farmer just outside the house up there, and that house looks like it's bang on the line. So if we run up there now, we're definitely gonna have to talk to him. So we've basically got no choice to wait here for a bit, and this is just so high risk.
He's got to make a move, really, hasn't he?
Yeah. Ugh, it's not good, this.
After a few minutes, I then noticed another person walking down this fence line straight towards us.
Someone walking down the fence row.
What are they doing?
I can't see them now. They're coming towards us.
In a hilarious turn of events, this turned out to be Jarv, who, unlike us, had looked at the map and noticed there was a public footpath running parallel with the line right next to where the farmer was parked. Thinking he might be another angry farmer, we kept hidden until the JCB had moved and made our break for it.
Right, JCB is moving. JCB is driving very slowly under that bridge. We might have just been seen. Adam's gonna have a quick look. Right, should we just run then?
Keep going. That is a public footpath, actually.
Where? Just here?
Yeah.
And that's on the line?
Just to the left.
After waiting for the perfect moment, we'd managed to evade not just the farmer, but even Jarv, who knew we were there.
Try and see where they are, but I can't see them here, and I can't see any footprints down there.
God, this is...
Intense, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, I didn't know this was here. We could have been quite useful. But, oh, this is a house. Hopefully it's not even a house. Yes, no sign of the JCB. Oh my God. Get on the track.
No sign of JCB. Oh man.
Oh my God.
If we evade this guy.
That is amazing. Oh, there's Robin. That's good.
We may have evaded him for now, but we were still on his land and we had a river to cross, so this was no time for messing around.
Duck crossing.
The duck sustained unrepairable damage in the Isle of Man.
Oh,
The head is now destroyed.
it's been decaffeinated.
Decaffeinated?
We need to keep an eye out for farmers more.
We thought from a distance
Yeah.
he looked like he might have been a nice farmer.
From back here he looked fine.
Adam paddled over first with a rope attached,
Oh.
but things didn't quite go to plan.
Adam? Oh. I accidentally kept the paddle on this side and they've got the duck on that side, so bit of a problem there. Hopefully they can chuck the rope over, but it's a long way.
Robin then tried to chuck the rope back to Adam, but out of the three of us, no one had the idea to anchor the duck when the rope inevitably didn't reach the other bank.
Well, is that the duck and the rope in the water and the paddles on this side? This is quite a situation. Hopefully the duck blows over to this side.
No way.
Come on, wind.
Oh God.
Come on, wind. Yes, go on. Right, I guess I'm coming back over then.
The second time round, we did things properly and went over together as we've always done and sent the duck back across.
Let's keep moving then. This might still be Angry Farmer's land.
Although we were in the clear for now, this was only the first of 3 farmer encounters on day 1 of the mission. With no idea of what was to come, we marched on through the next few kilometres of farmland.
Oh, that is wet. That is really wet.
And met our 4-man strong support crew on the next road.
That farmer was pretty angry.
You need food?
Oh yeah.
I'll have some food.
Some familiar faces from previous missions were employed in the support crew, with the exception of Damien, who we had no choice but to fire as he was so disliked after the Scotland mission. Rumours are he couldn't find any other work as a straight line mission support crew van driver and is now homeless. He was replaced as van driver by Robin, who is far more likeable and has a similar driving ability.
Wheel spinning.
After this ridiculous catch from me,
We just said.
the support crew told us about the interactions they'd had with our angry farmer.
He was just worried about you scaring the cows. We did scare the cows. Yeah.
He called us tourists and he referred to us as you.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, literally, the first thing he said to me was
Wow.
and I said good morning. I was like, yeah.
Fueled by Robin's premium chocolates, we carried on through more farmland, leaving our support crew and production teams behind us. We were enjoying a quiet couple of kilometres until we reached the next road, where we noticed a car had stopped right on the line.
There's a guy here in a car. He's just stopped, and hopefully he's going to give us a bacon roll. Is it 2 bacon rolls? Yeah. Thank you.
Quality bacon.
The next person to pull up, however, wasn't so pleased to see us.
I don't really like ketchup in bacon back.
Yeah, brown sauce is a bit nice.
Yeah.
What? You've just been walking across the field?
Yeah.
You didn't get permission?
No, sorry.
So what are you doing?
We're actually walking across England in a straight line.
Alright.
So we're filming it.
We apologise, like we're not doing any harm, but
Maps then?
we've got
We have
GPS.
is GPS.
Alright. So let's put the line in for you.
Yeah, well, we put the line into that system.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did well manage to get a bacon cookie out here?
Yeah, we have a support
We
crew.
had a friend who dropped it off.
Oh shit, yeah.
With great bacon.
So you've got like a backup vehicle?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have. Yeah.
No, somebody had said there's boys walking across the field.
Oh, sorry.
Depends how fit you are to get over some of the hedges, doesn't it?
We'll be okay.
We always just find a gap and we don't damage the hedge. We try not do any damage.
We're not here to damage anything.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that a student thing then? Just a...
Not really. It's a YouTube thing. We're going to make a YouTube documentary out of it.
Alright.
First one to cross England in a straight line.
Oh well, good luck then.
Thanks very much. Cheers.
I haven't got any money. You're not sponsored for anything.
No, just doing it for fun.
Thank you.
Thanks very much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks. We absolutely love that farmer, don't we?
Yeah.
If you're a farmer and you're watching this, you should be more like that guy.
He knows what he's talking
Yeah.
about.
It turned out the farmer also wasn't kidding about the hedges on his land either.
This one looks like a nasty hedge. Hoods up, heads in.
They turned out to be some of the prickliest and most challenging hedges on the line thus far.
It's a nasty one.
Is it?
It's all solid. Sometimes you just got to go through on your hands and knees.
Challenging though they may have been, they would pale in comparison to our next obstacle.
Got some more sheeps. Thank God Marcus isn't going through this field. Be straight onto a bronze run.
A private garden crossing with the line coming within 30 metres of the house. A few moments earlier we had seen a vehicle driving along this road and pulling into the driveway,
Car up there.
Oh yeah.
There's a vehicle that went towards it just now.
so we were hesitant to enter the garden.
There's a light on in the house. There's literally someone in that truck. We are going straight to the exit now, so
Yeah.
so sorry we're on your land, we're just coming up this garden, but we're going to have to go over the hedge on the other side.
Quick time then, once we're out on the road.
There's a guy right there.
Okay, let's get on the
He's
road.
not seen us though, so maybe we should just wait here for just a second because he hasn't seen us. He's just in the kitchen area.
Okay.
We need to go over there, so if we're hidden by those next posts and then we go over, I think that'll be best.
Let's do that.
Let's just do that. Guy just went in that door. That was so lucky. That was so...
Was he inside when you saw him?
Yeah, but he was facing like the inside.
If we'd have gone like 10 seconds later, he would definitely have seen us then.
A few fields later we met our support crew who had some bad news for us about what was up next.
Come on,
You gotta close your hand.
So coming up, you've got the hardest farm to go past.
God, yeah, I was going to say.
This was the closest we'd get to any farm on day one, and given that it's now late morning on a Thursday, there was a high chance it would be active.
Just got to walk confidently past it and hope for the best.
Yeah. Right, here goes nothing.
Good. got away with that.
Oh, we're lucky again there.
We scarpered away from the farmyard's view into the next field,
I think we got away with that one.
hoping our support crew weren't just driving around attracting attention to us.
Jav. And here comes the van.
What are those weirdos doing over there?
There's Christian with 3 cars on this mission.
Excuse me, attention drawing.
3 cars are so overkill on this mission.
I know,
The third car was coming from a different direction, so we didn't actually want 3 cars here, we just happened to have them. Makes a change from the farmland into some woods.
We were now 15 kilometres along the line and going through what would be a small taster of the whopping 30 kilometres of woods on this line, thanks to Jav's inability to avoid Kielder Forest in the planning stage. You'd have thought with over 250 potential lines checked in 20 different corridors across the country, this kind of monstrosity could have been avoided. But here we are, marching along the line towards the 17-kilometre marker, tackling the hardest hedge of the mission so far.
This looks like a difficult one.
After the traditional march up and down, looking for a non-existent gap, we stopped procrastinating and climbed directly over it.
That's pretty safe. Oh god.
What a horrible edge.
That was definitely the worst hedge of the mission so far. On the horizon we can see the woods. We've spoken to Geowizard a bit. He has said that the woods have been absolutely horrible. So many fallen trees and almost dangerous to go through. He always exaggerates it a bit, but it does mean that it's going to be bad even for us.
We're going to soon find out whether it's going to take us 4 days or 10 days.
Into the woods we go.
It's dark, it's dense, and we've got a long way to go. Woods mode.
This is horrible. I got a bit of a tree in my nose, I think.
For the next few kilometres, we passed through patchy sections of woods with farmland in between.
Digger's moving, which could well be looking at us.
Yeah.
We'll take my hood off. They should be concentrating on their digging, really.
Digger guy's not coming to us.
We're doing well, we're doing well.
Maybe 1 hour in the dark
house
tonight.
over there?
Yeah, that's like a Minecraft house over there.
Yeah.
Robot would love that, wouldn't he?
Yeah, we would literally go crazy for that.
It's exactly the kind of thing he used to build. Oh, Charles, come and look at this! I built this house.
Yeah.
Come and look at my house. It's into the mountain.
Yeah, and we had to sort of pretend we don't know how it's done.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
yeah.
wow, that's incredible. How did you
How's
do
that done? Yeah.
You're such an expert.
Don't the
at
walls
Minecraft.
get damp?
Yeah. Right, another section of woods now, Archie.
Yeah.
This looks okay,
Doesn't look too bad, is it?
but it looks like we're going to be ducking, diving.
Yeah. There's no fallen trees. What was Geowizard talking about? But is he talking about this as a fallen tree?
Yeah, that is.
Yeah, that would be.
Archie, stand
Whoa,
back.
fallen tree!
Yeah.
It's dangerous.
Yeah.
Dangerous, really slowing us down, that one. Yeah. Oh god.
Yeah, if we get another 14k done today, we've done 36k.
We pressed on past another farmyard and over a couple of river crossings.
Waist tight, Archie.
The rumours are from the support crew that this might be maximum waist height. How can they tell from that? This could be so deep.
I think this might be a best crossing point here.
It's quite shallow. Oh, no, that's nice.
Archie's across.
And typically now, just waiting for Adam.
Yeah, not too bad that. Didn't need a duck, did we?
Nah. Maximum waist height was quite a spiralling room though, wasn't it?
Support crew were actually right there. They were being a bit contingent.
Here comes the duck. Slow as usual.
Doesn't actually look very deep.
Shall I just wade it? See, where Adam needs the duck, Archie can just wade. I'm going to be over before you. Wow, we did not need a duck there.
It's the kind of thing the support crew should be checking out, shouldn't they, really?
We then approached what was about to be farmer number 3 of the mission, standing by his digger, smack bang on the line.
We just need to cross this fence as respectfully as we can. Maybe while he's not looking.
He was behind the digger anyway.
Hello.
I'm sorry, we're walking across your land or something, but we're in a bit of an expedition at the moment, which takes us through here. We're trying to cross the country in a perfectly straight line.
Oh, bloody hell, man.
It's a nuts thing to do. And we're documenting it and making a film out of it all.
Yeah, so sorry, we're not.
You've got no wellies.
No, we should get wellies.
We should get wellies, but
yeah, and we're going for a straight line all the way to this place called Fieldhouses.
So how have you got to cross that river then?
We're on inflated blow up duck.
yeah.
It's nuts. It's going to be quite a funny.
Well, if you're heading that way, you've got.
Yeah, we're going
A lot
into
of
the
woods.
woods.
Yeah, it's not going to be easy at all. But we're going to be the first ones to do it.
Pretty sure I wouldn't be doing it.
No.
You're young and fit and daft.
Yeah, well, we appreciate you being cool with us walking across.
Yeah.
I didn't know who you were, like.
No, no.
I
Yeah.
didn't understand.
We just
Yeah.
happened to be like going straight towards you.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
didn't find that drain.
Yeah,
I won't be
exactly.
like held liable.
No, we won't.
Well, good luck with
Thank
that.
you
Yeah,
very much.
thanks very much. Yeah,
We'll crack on.
yeah.
If that thing takes you in a circle, you'd watch thrown in the river.
Yeah, I think we'll know about that.
Yeah.
Got to stay on the line.
Yeah, we've got to stay on the line. Thanks very much. Cheeky going across the ditch at the end, that was funny. Very funny. When we were approaching him, we said hello, hello. He was looking at us quite with a dead look, dead stare.
With our faith in farmers slightly restored, we then approached a critical point of the line on day 1 where there were no more meeting points with the support crew and we still had 11 kilometres until our camp spot. This meant we had to carry something called a rucksack which had things in it, instead of Jarv just giving us everything we needed.
Good news is that you've made it across all of the farmland today.
Yes.
The van then arrived with one last item for our travels, a can of spray paint. We were unlikely to have time for graffiti on this mission, but if the support crew had thought of spray paint, then they must have given us all the essentials, or so we had thought. Well, even though there was plenty of space in our new rucksack, there was one item no one had thought to put in there, which would now pose a serious threat to our mission: spare batteries for the GPS.
We'll give you your bag with spray paint, torches, water, food.
Well, it's a big forest section.
Is there anything else you need? Torches,
no,
spray
food
paint,
and water
food,
would be
water.
Okay, we've got about 10k of straight lining to do with no support crew now.
After spending the past few years of our lives mocking Geowizard for his battery-related calamity in Wales,
The GPS screen went blank. Geowizard my arse.
Oh God, Archie, do we have any batteries for this?
Yeah, I got some, that's alright.
Oh yeah, I remember, yeah, because we got loads of batteries.
Yeah, we
haven't
brought loads of spare batteries,
yeah.
there was now a significant chance we might be about to meet the same fate, with no phone service and nothing more than a jumper on our backs and one sandwich each.
36k done on day 1. 22 miles is unheard of on straight line missions.
If we do it.
If we do it.
So let's get it
Well,
done.
we're going to do it, aren't we?
Yeah, eventually.
The GPS usually lasts for 1 day of missioning before the batteries need changing. However, today we had come nearly twice the distance we'd averaged over our Wales and Scotland missions.
Oh, right, better check we're on the line. Yeah, bang on the line.
As per.
Getting to a point really where we don't even need this GPS.
Here we go then.
It's going to be hard work.
Still blissfully unaware of what was to come, we continued through a very scraggly section of woods.
Trees are all at the wrong height.
When we came out at the first track, we realised that because we had no phone signal, the support crew couldn't see our location. So we decided to use Jarv's spray paint to mark the track so they'd know we'd been through here should we get lost or in any kind of trouble later on.
That'll do. It's water soluble, isn't it, this?
Yeah, it's chalk.
Oh, it's chalk. Perfect.
We parked up on the line at a camp spot. Adam and Archie probably going through some dreadful woodland right now. The support crew just out for a nice little evening stroll, really.
We've just come out of the scraggliest section and up ahead, uprooted, fallen trees. This could be nasty. And it's about to get dark as well, so we need to crack on through this.
This is ridiculous.
Look at this mess. Everything's covered in tree slime.
Won't be long before head torch o'clock, will it? We've got good news and bad news situation. It's clearing up.
Yeah,
It's looking like we're on the moorland section now.
definitely on the moorland.
One more short piece of woods, then we're at camp after this moorland. But is that snow? Wow.
Genuine snow.
Bad news is the GPS is running out of battery and we don't have any spares on us.
Low battery warning about an hour ago. If it dies, we're kind of screwed.
As well as this battery issue, we'd also somehow wildly underestimated how much distance we had left to cover.
But yeah, we got a kilometre or so at least to go. So let's hope it lasts.
The real distance was over 5 kilometres, which works out at well over an hour.
Means we are very close to our camp spot. Getting a bit cold up here. Head torches are on and we're properly straight lining in the dark now. This moorland is taking ages though. We must have been on this moorland for the best part of 45 minutes now. Somehow the GPS is still alive. We must be so close by now.
In reality, of course, we weren't close. But after being on the moorland for over an hour, we eventually reached the salvation of the woods,
I see tall trees.
which meant we now really were close to our camp spot.
Epic. Oh, tall trees. I think we might just make it. We're in the woods. I don't know how we've gotten away with this. We need to be more on that. We see some headlights. They got the van in here. They have, I see it. Hey!
And we thought it'd take about an hour to do that, okay? It's quite good woods, that. Tell you what, the biggest miracle of today though is the GPS made it all to the end. If it died in the middle of those woods, like we just wouldn't know where to go.
Completely screwed.
That
moorland went on for so long.
So long.
Get a look at those World War I trousers there.
This bit is so scratched up.
After a long and tiring evening, we finally warmed up in the van and had something to eat.
Yeah, it's great to be in the van now.
It's so nice to be in the van.
Absolute miracle that the GPS lasted. We could be lost in those woods right now.
Support crew already in bed and have been for some time.
bedtime, isn't it?
It's 6:30 in the evening.
With the necessary repairs taking place downstairs.
Just a little needle.
We've made a big dent in the 100k.
We've done 36k today. Amazing.
With the first 36k under our belts and a maximum deviation of only 20 meters, we felt ready for whatever tomorrow had to throw at us.
This is horrible. This is quite a drop.
This water's been really choppy. You're dying watching this.
Oh!